Okay, hang on. Let me abandon this and I'll show you. So, with the scrying, I used to use coalescence. I used to use this. Granted, it can work really well. But the thing is, it turns whatever I'm hovering over on the center, the very center square, octagon, rectangle, whatever shape this is, it turns all of these within the star the same as that. So you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. If I put this here, it won't turn these 4 like that. It will turn everything within that shape that. Actually rigged. So the reason that mine, when rather than using the coalescence, was smoother is because you got to think the coalescence is 5 long. It's a snowflake. Thank you, Skyfox. Whereas this one, when it's fully upgraded, can go 6 long. So you can go 1 extra block further than the snowflake. So this goes 5 long, this goes 6 long when they're fully upgraded. So you can get further with this one, but this one sometimes, I don't know. Once you understand the concept, I think the fast side's just quicker. Because coalescence, I can do a whole one, so I'll show you. I can do a whole one. It takes me a little bit longer because I got to think about what FG1, Fungal Grotto 1. Ah, really? Is that one of the pledges? No way. Oh, you got my hopes up. You're just doing it? Okay, you got my hopes up. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah, this will be over in 2 seconds. So the coalescence, I have to really think about it because what I do is I think about how many squares along the entire map are more common. So I'm going to say these are more common. Your anger gives you strength. So I'm going to say if I go there for that, these don't use charges. So you'll notice I've used no charges. Then I can go, say, there. And now, I still haven't used any charges. This can go there. And now, 1 charge, so I've only used 1, does all of that. And then I can go like that. 1, 2, 3. So that used 4 charges altogether, but I covered the entire map. Whereas with Farsight, again, because it's one of the abilities, it doesn't use a charge. So if I abandon it and show you, it doesn't use the charges, but because it goes further, especially for the lower level scrying, you can just reach everything. You can reach everything on the lower level ones. The further you go up in level, the harder it is, but the principle's still the same. So if we go here, and then I will show you okay. Alright. Okay, so now, Gooby, you still there? Copy. Okay. Oh, mud crab. Okay. So now that I've done... Oh. Learnable. Okay. Give me 1 second. I appear to be full. Okay. So now we'll get Miri out, because Miri actually likes scrying. With the dig sites, I'll walk you through what it is and what I do. Keeping in mind, I've got everything upgraded. Okay, this is only a purple. Because it's a purple, I can use my auger on any piece and it will go all the way through. Because the auger can only reach so far down. I'm sure you already are aware. So on the legendary level 4s and the legendary level 5s, some pieces of dirt you actually can't auger all the way through. So you got to either auger around it or dig once or twice and then auger. So what I do is I always start, if I can, in these 4 squares when I auger. So if I go here, now if you look at when I'm augering, it'll go to this corner, here, this corner, and this corner. There will be a box here, you'll see, when I highlight this. That is how far out the auger is looking at for that particular color. Okay? So because this is not red, it's orange, and it's not yellow or green, I know for a fact there is no green, in here at all. So green has to be out here somewhere. Okay? So then if I start in each corner, I go here, that's red. So I know it's in the opposite direction. So I try here. Orange. So now, again, you can see this line here for the red. You can see there's a line here. That means somewhere here is the antiquity. So if we look here, you can see that somewhere outside of this is the antiquity. So it could be up here, or it could be here. So if we go to the middle again and go outside onto this corner, we know it's up here. Okay? Simple as that. So those squares represent how far the antiquity is, depending on the color that it is as well. Okay? So now what I do is I brush a 6x6 layer. It's a game of hot or cold. That's exactly right. So now it's probably going to be these 6 squares because it's not here. Unless it's at an angle, which could be possible, but on these low, it's only a purple, so I feel like it's more going to be these 6 than in an angle. And you have just overcomplicated a simple game. Hi, Star. So I just clear out 6 squares as much as I can on the same level. I've left 1 free because if I double it, this one's on a different level. So if I double it, it will actually go below that level. So if I only keep it on the 1, that will bring it down to that level. And now all of these are the same level. So now when I go again, they will all be on the same level. So instead of digging within this area to get this up so I can use my trowel or my heavy shovel, what I do is I look at all these spots and I try and get all of them linked on the same level. You don't use this snowflake thing? Yeah, I don't either. I used to, but I don't anymore. So these are on the same level. We've got to bring this one down, and that on the same level. So now all of these are on the same level, but now we have to link them up. And you can see I'm also getting this up at the same time. So we try and link these, but now I'm full. So now I come over here and dig. And then I try and link these. Yo, Bainesy, what's going on? Welcome in. So now all this is linked. All of this is linked because it's all on the same level of dirt, and then it's blocked by this. So we dig that, and then we dig this because digging less, and it's still linked. And then we can dig this one, and now everything there is linked. And we've dug our antiquity, or the majority of it. And look how much time we've got left, and all of this is all on the same level. So realistically, I can dig this out. And just make sure I've got enough time. Okay, so that's dug out. And now I need to get my bar full so that I can use my trowel instead. Because if you use a trowel on the, I don't know what they're called, the fissures, I think they're called, then it doesn't blow them up. It actually disarms them. So it not only disarms them, but it will connect fissures with each other that are on the same level. So because all of these fissures are on the same level, it will disarm them, it won't hurt the antiquity, and it digs all of them down to the ground. But you have to highlight on the fissure. If I do here, it'll dig down. It won't. If I do it here, it'll connect them all. So you got to do it on the, blows it up, disarming them, done. And there you go. That's how you do antiquities